My name's Andy, and welcome to Z's Ranch, where there is no such thing as human waste. In this episode, I am going to show you the 3 steps required to compost your own waste and truly give back to the environment that gives to you. So this is our outhouse that my lovely wife Lindsay built, who you've seen on some of the videos. And if you watched our last video, you saw me digging a new hole for our outhouse. We have to do this about once every week and a half because we currently don't have a toilet inside of our love shack. That's coming in the future. So how do we get our waste into the ground to ensure that in the future it will provide some good nutrition for us? Well, step 1, I'm not going to show you this part, but you need human waste. But first, let's think about how we're going to put that human waste into the ground. That's by consumption of food. The higher quality of food that you eat, the higher quality waste you put into the ground. And of course, the side benefit is that it's a very healthy body so that you can go around your property and not waste your human waste. Step 2, the second ingredient in making sure that you are giving back with your composting outhouse is carbon. We like to use 2 different forms of carbon. Things such as dead leaves, like you see here, which we have tons of trees, so obviously we have lots of leaves. But also, these leaves are on top of a pile of wood ash, some good, healthy, black dirt, if you will. We have a lot of trees, so we burn a lot of ash. Every time we go to the restroom, we put a little layer, about 2 to 3 inches, of some wood ash with a little bit of leaves on top to help with the composting and breakdown process. It already smells good. And of course, the final component, I can't really show you because it would take too much time, because the answer is time. Every single time that we fill up a hole, which we dig about 3 feet into the ground and fill it up to about 75%, which is about 2.5 feet, we then cover it with a nice good layer of the leaves and the carbon, the burnt wood ash that I just mentioned, and then top that off with a good 6 to 8 inches of the sand, which is naturally out here. We scoot the outhouse over about 3 feet and we dig a new hole. We have been systematically moving this outhouse, boom, 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 across this property since we moved out here. Now next year, like I said, Father Time, next year, this entire area that you see right here, this is where we're going to be having our garden. Before we get there, at about the 6-month mark, around October, November, about 6 months before we grow, we are going to cover the entire garden area with a nice layer of poo, not ours. We're going to find some cattle or horse poo from the surrounding area. And this big pile of leaves is going to cover that with about 3 to 4 inches of leaves. And that's going to give us another nice topsoil layer on top of what we're already putting deep into the ground of our own human waste. Man, 1 year from now, our poo is going to give us some nutrition for our food, which is going to help us make more poo to put back into the ground to give us more nutrition for our food. The circle of life.